Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful recap for Thursday, April 3, 2025 is finally here. In today's episode, Deacon Sharp, scene canon, has an offer for Hope Logan, Annika Noel. Meanwhile, Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, collapses after a seizure. Still at Bill Spencer's, Don Diamond, house, Liam announces he quits. Bill laughs and mocks his son. Bill doesn't think Liam can do anything without his help. Bill adds he even handed Liam his career. When Liam says he's quitting because of how Bill treats him, the elder Spencer says see ya. Liam does not leave. Instead, he keeps bickering with Bill. Liam doesn't want to be like his dad anymore. Bill calls his son a coddled mama's boy. Liam accuses his father of throwing away his principles for Luna Nozowa, Lisa Yamada. The younger Spencer asks if his childhood was so traumatic that he feels more of a bond to Luna than to his own son. Bill didn't give Luna an empire. They are now debating about the trust fund. Liam doesn't care about the money. He just wanted to know his father and love him. Bill is sick of the Waffle King messing up every relationship he's ever had. Bill adds that he took Liam in like a homeless puppy and gave him power. Bill says Liam has even ruined his children's lives. The bold and the beautiful recap for Thursday's show notes that Bill orders Liam to leave before storming out of the room. After Bill leaves, Liam's vision blurs and he has a seizure, collapsing on the floor. Liam's head hits the ottoman as his face hits the carpet. At Forrester Creations, Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Messinswood, and Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., talk about being in control again. Ridge gets a text from Deputy Chief Bradley Baker, Dan Martin. No news on Luna's release yet. Steffi says Luna will only get to John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlan, over her dead body. Ridge doesn't find that comment amusing. Steffi mentions Liam becoming disillusioned with Bill after the Luna situation. They believe Luna has Sheila Carter Sharp's, Kimberlyn Brown, DNA and will kill again. Over at Brooke Logan's, Catherine Kelly Lang house, she discusses Hope with Katie Logan, Heather Tom. Katie fears that Hope will make things worse because of her pain. Brooke says her daughter will be in pain until she admits she did this to herself. Brooke wonders who Hope will turn to next. At Il Giardino's, Hope complains to her dad about Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor. Hope doesn't know who to trust anymore. Hope doesn't want to go to Brooke's house. Deacon offers Hope a bedroom in his apartment. Deacon knows Hope doesn't like Sheila, but they can make this work. The episode of The Bold and the Beautiful on Thursday, April 3, takes us into the heart of several critical storylines that continue to unfold with intensity, drama, and unexpected twists. As ever, the lives of the Forrester, Spencer, and Logan families intertwine, making for an action-packed and emotionally charged hour. The biggest shocker of the day comes with a critical medical emergency involving Liam, as well as a dramatic proposition from Deacon that could change everything for him and Brooke. Deacon's proposition to Brooke. The tension around Deacon Sharp's, scene canon, return to Los Angeles continues to simmer. For months, Deacon has tried to rebuild his life, seeking redemption and trying to forge relationships with his daughter Hope, Annika Noel, and her mother, Brooke, Catherine Kelly Lang. Though Brooke initially hesitated, her love for Deacon, and perhaps lingering feelings from their shared past, has brought her to a difficult crossroads. Today, Deacon steps up the pressure as he makes a daring proposition to Brooke. Deacon, determined not to let his chance slip away, has been working hard to prove that he is a changed man. His growing friendship with Hope has given him a platform to slowly regain the trust of the Logan family. However, Brooke remains conflicted. Her love for Ridge, Thorsten K., her husband, is strong, but the spark she once shared with Deacon never fully faded. Brooke and Deacon sit down in her living room, the conversation tense, but charged with an undeniable undercurrent of unresolved emotions. Deacon, ever the charming and persuasive man, presents Brooke with a proposition. He wants her to leave Ridge and be with him. "Brooke, I can't keep pretending that I'm okay with watching you with him," Deacon says, his voice laden with both frustration and passion. "I've made mistakes in my life, but I can give you the kind of love that Ridge never will. I want a chance to make things right for us." Brooke, taken aback by his boldness, takes a long pause before speaking. She admits that Deacon still holds a special place in her heart, but she reminds him of her commitment to Ridge. She is not ready to throw away the life she has built with him, especially considering the emotional upheaval the two of them have endured over the years. "You know I care for you, Deacon," Brooke admits, her voice softening. "But I have a life with Ridge now. I'm not ready to jeopardize everything we fought for." Despite her words, the lingering look in her eyes suggests that Brooke's feelings for Deacon are far from over. Deacon's proposition leaves her deeply conflicted, and the seeds of doubt have clearly been planted. Brooke's internal struggle will only grow more intense as the episode progresses, and it's clear that Deacon is not ready to give up on her just yet. As Deacon leaves, he tells Brooke that he will wait for her decision, but he cannot guarantee how long he will be patient. This moment foreshadows an escalating tension between Brooke's loyalty to Ridge and the allure of what Deacon can offer her, a love that seems less complicated, more raw and passionate. Liam's seizure, a shocking turn of events. In another corner of Los Angeles, the drama between Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, his wife Hope, and Steffi, Jacqueline Missinswood, is beginning to reach a boiling point. Liam has been dealing with immense stress over the future of his family and the ongoing drama surrounding his estranged relationship with Hope and Steffi's relentless pursuit of him. While Liam is usually the peacemaker, the weight of these emotional battles has taken a toll on his health in ways that no one could have expected. At the start of the episode, Hope and Liam have a quiet moment together in the Spencer living room. Hope, concerned about her husband's well-being, suggests that he takes some time off work to rest and recuperate. She can see the exhaustion in his eyes, and the last thing she wants is for him to collapse from the stress. "Liam, I know you're trying to do everything for our family," Hope says softly, taking his hand. "But you're pushing yourself too hard. You need to take care of yourself." Liam, always determined to put his family first, brushes off Hope's concern. He insists that he's fine and can handle the pressure. But as Hope walks away to check on their daughter, little does she know that her husband's health is about to take a dramatic turn. Moments later, Liam collapses on the floor, his body jerking uncontrollably as he experiences a seizure. The scene is heart-stopping, and the frantic chaos of the moment unfolds with a sense of urgency. Hope rushes back into the room and finds Liam convulsing on the floor. She screams for help, her voice desperate as she attempts to help him, but she is clearly terrified by what is happening. Her immediate reaction is to call 911, her hands shaking as she struggles to dial the emergency services number. "Please help him, he's having a seizure," Hope cries, her voice trembling as panic sets in. The paramedics are soon on the scene, working quickly to stabilize Liam and rush him to the hospital. As the scene cuts to commercial, viewers are left on the edge of their seats, uncertain about the severity of Liam's condition. Is this just a one-time event, or is Liam facing a more serious health crisis? His future, along with that of his family, is uncertain. At the hospital, tensions mount. After the harrowing ordeal, the action moves to the hospital where Liam is being treated. Hope, Steffi, and other concerned family members anxiously await any news about Liam's condition. For Hope, the sense of helplessness is palpable as she sits by her husband's bedside, holding his hand and whispering words of comfort. "I can't lose you, Liam," Hope mutters softly, her eyes filled with tears. "We've already been through so much. Please don't leave me." Steffi arrives shortly afterward, her face a mask of concern. Despite the complicated history between her, Liam, and Hope, Steffi can't help but feel a genuine sense of worry for Liam's well-being. The tension between the two women is thick, but it is the gravity of the situation that forces them to set aside their differences, if only momentarily. You need to stay strong for him, Steffi tells Hope, offering a rare moment of solidarity. He's going to need you now more than ever. As the doctor arrives to give an update on Liam's condition, the news is not as clear-cut as anyone hoped. While the initial tests show that Liam's seizure was likely triggered by stress, the doctor warns that further tests are needed to ensure there are no underlying health problems. For now, Liam remains unconscious, and the severity of his situation remains uncertain. Hope's anxiety only deepens as the doctor mentions the possibility of an ongoing medical condition that could cause more seizures in the future. The uncertainty about Liam's health hangs over the entire family like a dark cloud, and the emotional toll on Hope is clear. You don't know what's wrong with him? Hope asks the doctor, her voice breaking with emotion. The doctor shakes his head. We need to run more tests, but we're hoping this was an isolated incident. We'll keep a close eye on him. Hope, still in shock, is left to process the reality of Liam's condition. As she watches over him, she is torn between her duties as a wife and mother, and the intense pressure she feels to keep everything together. The days ahead will be filled with uncertainty as Hope, Liam, and their family try to navigate what comes next. End of the episode. A cliffhanger. The episode ends on a cliffhanger, with no clear resolution to the multiple storylines at play. Deacon's proposition to Brooke lingers in the air, while Liam's health remains a critical issue. The complex relationships that define the bold and the beautiful continue to evolve, and viewers are left eagerly awaiting what happens next. This recap highlights the key moments of Deacon's dramatic proposition to Brooke and the shocking event of Liam's seizure. The tension builds as the episode progresses, leaving fans craving more answers about the fate of their beloved characters. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BEAUTFIFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.